Hi, welcome. In this video, I want to talk about how it is, okay, that when you're petting on your dog, okay, you're assuming something. And in the majority of cases, when it comes to a dog that has gained control in the relationship and based again on appearances by way of motivating a response, you're assuming wrongly, okay, regarding certain moments when a dog appears to be great by way of using typically treats. And as the dog doesn't sit down, come and stay, again, understand what's popular in the dog training world. So again, you know, understand that praise and petting, okay, represents that people are assuming that perceptions are changing at a certain level when the reality is far different, far removed from what appears to be. And again, this is common. Understand, this is where, again, the saying that, you know, appearances can get people into trouble fast. Well, that saying holds incredible weight, okay, when it comes to what's being marketed as is in the dog training world, okay? Completely ignoring the role of the owner, okay, the right way as to what training even represents. Again, people who just approach a relationship problem, jump in the way they're jumping in, and simply without any sort of consideration whatsoever regarding the role of the dog owner, the role of influence, simply set in motion this picture by way of response. Again, major problem. But again, the way to look at this, when I say you're assuming something, but here's the way to look at it, because this lines up almost perfectly in terms of the parenting example. I mean, consider dealing with a selfish child, a relationship problem. And 5 minutes in, okay, to a relationship problem, having a so-called professional come into your home and, like Santa Claus, they get the sack of goodies, and the only thought process in their head, how can I get this selfish child, of course not even thinking selfish, because they're not even connecting the dots properly anyway, how can I get this child to respond so I can reward, okay, I can assume that, you know, things are cleaning up. 5 minutes in, so they're like high-fiving the parent. 5 minutes into the relationship problem, but totally bypassing the parent, the parental role, not looking at anything that way, not connecting any dots that way, totally superficial, and they're high-fiving you. Yeah, good job, yeah. I mean, think about it, because that's what you're doing, okay? When, again, going back to the dogs and social animals, when you're petting all over the dogs when they're moving around. That's exactly what you're doing. Does that even make sense? Well, that's the problem. So next time you're petting and rewarding all over your dog, think about, you know, what you're doing. Think about, ask yourself the question, what am I assuming here? And then on top of that, get your dog on the leash and start to interact the way I show, and then pay attention, okay? You're gonna see the picture fall to pieces before your eyes, okay? Without using treats, without rewarding the dog, just start to move your dog forward. Ask yourself the question, well, does the dog understand the intent of what you're doing based on how you're moving? Those are the questions you need to be asking, because here's the issue. You don't have to wait, say 2 or 3 weeks and then start blaming your dog for the picture not to line up. You can see it not line up in real time, okay? You don't have to wait that long. So save yourself some money, save yourself some time, save yourself the grief and aggravation of dealing with the blame shifting and all the foolishness. You know, put in motion what I'm saying right now. Think about it. Because the dog training world, understand, the dog training world is in a complete mess for a reason. Complete mess. It's an utter disaster. And people are just, you know, continue to push this idea forward. Blame shifting's become normalized. They don't care. They're making money. Well, and the truth I put out, or what I have to say, is extremely polarizing, only because these trainers have thrown the truth out the window years ago. They never asked the questions as individuals. They simply just playing the game. And now you're wondering, okay, why are these devices being banned? Why are all these problems? Why are trainers fighting with each other? Well, there you have it. Enough said. Thanks for watching.